Good morning and welcome to Rosebread Homestead. And as we announced in a previous video, because the economy is the way that it is, so uncertain right now, and we might have to tighten our belts a little bit, we have decided that we're going to give one budget meal recipe per week. And this week we're going to do the best ever tuna melt. And this comes out of New Jersey. I'm going to give you the link for it, and we're going to make it New Jersey style. So one of the things about tuna is it's fairly inexpensive, plus the nutrient density is very high. So this is a really good food for us to focus on for our budget meals. Some of our budget meals, we're going to rotate the protein source. Now this is a double can of tuna. And one of the things I wanted to call out to your attention, if you are not already aware of that, is that when you buy a regular small can and a recipe calls for 2 cans, look for the double can because it is less expensive, far less expensive than 2 single cans of tuna. So that's just one hint for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and open this can. Now what we are going to do today is we will drain the tuna, and then we're going to mix it with some celery, some parsley, and some onion. Now the recipe calls for rye bread. Right now I don't have any rye bread, but what I do have is my wheat seeded bread, and that's what this is right here. And so when times are a little bit tough and we want to follow a recipe, we're likely going to be making some substitutions. And from my perspective, that's creative, that's fun. And so it will not, what I'm doing today is not going to impact the recipe all that much. So we've got our 2 slices of lightly toasted seeded bread. And I'm going to drain the tuna.
And that is packed in water.
Yes, it is water packed. And I'm just going to hold that for a minute. Now into the bowl, I'm going to add the onion, the parsley, and the celery. And I have the red wine vinegar and the mayo right here. And we're going to quickly mix this, salt and pepper. The recipe called for us to lightly toast the bread under the broiler. I did it in the toaster. So I'm going to stir this together. And then we're going to add the tuna. And this makes 4 tuna melts.
No pickles?
No pickles, according to the recipe. Of course, you can doctor it however you want when you're making it. But we're going to follow the recipe this time. See what a New Jersey best tuna melt tastes like. Okay, now this is enough for 4, according to the recipe. So I'm going to divide it in half and save half for later. And we're going to take this much and put it on one piece. And the pieces of bread, this one is thicker than this one because I'm not eating that much bread. So this side is Jim's. Okay, the rest of this will be saved for a different meal. And I'm going to slice a tomato. And I'm taking 2 slices. No, I'm not. I'm going to put down 1 slice of Swiss cheese and put the tomatoes on, and then another slice of cheese. And the explanation in the recipe was to sandwich the tomatoes between cheese will keep it from sliding. I'm only going to have 1 piece of cheese. And so I'm going to put my piece of cheese on the top. And there we have it. And now they are ready to go into the oven under the broiler until everything is all nice and bubbly. So we'll see you when lunch is ready. So the parchment paper is very browned. The sandwiches are warm and melty. So here's Jim's and here's mine. It looks like my tomatoes stayed put just fine. So that's good. And the next thing to do is taste them. So I'm going to taste mine, and then we will see if we can get Jim come over to taste his, and I'll hold the camera. Would that be all right, honey?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay. Wow. New Jersey, congratulations. This is a great tuna melt. Okay, Jim, come on over.
Okay, let's see how this tastes. That's nice. You put in parsley, if I remember correctly, and the onions, and obviously the tuna.
Is it okay on that bread instead of
Yeah,
rye?
it works. It works, yes.
Okay, so
It
you
doesn't
like it?
Yes, it doesn't necessarily have to be rye, but this works very well.
So I'm really glad you like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is a great tuna melt. And thank you for being with us. This was a lot of fun. This is a great budget meal. Very, very economical. So Jim and I are now going to finish up our tuna melts, and we'll see you again very soon for more videos.